Your boy Bad Money just went live. Try to give the money, then you notice that girl gonna call me like the dun dun now.
Happy Tuesday.
Hey, what's up, my boy Daniel? What's happening? Happy Tuesday 2K. Choose team. Choose team. Wait, actually, did I edit my bill yet? I don't know if I should go on the Laker. What team you think I should go on? Yeah, O team.
Yeah,
What team you think I should go on?
uh, s- the Lakers.
The Lakers, right? That's what I'm tanking on. The Laker, Kobe, 24. You should download the game so we can
Come
play,
on,
boy.
man. You see it. You spent a lot of time
I
thinking
don't
about this,
know.
didn't you?
But
Only
I
my
don't play
entire
sports
life.
game like that.
Now, did you want something, or were you
That's
just
how you
coming
do
in
play
here to
sport
try to
game.
interrupt my meditation, man?
Yeah, like
Nah, man. I'm here on official
15
business,
years
all right?
ago.
I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay? Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man. Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a
Where do you want to start? NBA star NBA career. Yeah, I think I should. The city? Nah, I ain't gonna go with the city. Height of nah. We ain't gonna do none of that. NBA
knowing the
career,
lead
nigga.
coach waiting. He must
Yeah,
love you. That's not the impression I
let's go
get.
with the career, man.
You'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him. All right, man. Sounds good.
Nigga said word of mouth. Talk to the GM coach. Where's the GM coach at? Should I get up out of here? That's my crib right there. Oh shit. It's an open road. Shit. Yeah. Niggas riding Chisel and shit. Oh shit. NBA2K, huh? Tell me about it. You know how to put this shit so far, bro.
What's up, everyone? It's Ronnie2K. I'm live here at the arena. The vibe is crazy.
Hey, yo, watch out, bro.
Hey, MP, what's going on?
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie.
Oh, from the team. Okay, is that why you got the camera?
No. Ronnie2K. I'm doing content, video games.
Oh, Ronnie 2K. Okay. That reminds me, man. Are you guys bringing back the rebirth feature? That was one
Yeah,
of my...
man. It's back and better than ever. All you got to do is get a build to 90, and you unlock a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on rebirth builds.
Okay, like what, though?
Head start on level grinding, silver level badge unlocks, accelerated badge progression. There's a lot more. We can chop it up. We can talk about it. Like, you want to come on the live? Say what's up to
Hey, y'all
people?
doing?
Talk to GM? No, what the fuck? That's the arena over there. Join affliction. What? Man, hold up. Quest. Okay, that's a spot right there.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great, because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
My goal is I want to be a Wakanda forever. NBA Cup champion. Rookie. I'm gonna get all these. I'm gonna go NBA champion. That's what I want. I want that, nigga.
I want to win the NBA Cup.
Tell me why.
It'll give us a head start on building towards a championship.
Yep.
We'll see what those top teams are throwing at us and what they're taking away. And we'll get the experience and the knowledge of those win-or-go-home games.
Whoa. You're making this sound easy.
Coach, what did you say to me at the beginning of training camp?
If it were easy, everyone would do it.
And the path to the title won't be easy. But if we're going to get taken serious as competitors, the NBA Cup gives us that, Coach.
And that's what we'll work toward.
Okay. Fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Feeling you, MP.
I got up money, we still gonna lie. Gonna die.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media today?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
That nigga said we're not that farmer with each other. You gotta call him Patrick. Right, nigga. What Patrick done do, man? Patrick's like O-Town, you know what I mean? They always doing some shit. They always doing some shit.
I'm telling you, Hunter. Best movie I've seen in the past 20 years, for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple
I'm
hours
chilling in the
outside.
crib right now.
Right.
And,
This is
I
recent.
know you're
See?
too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the home.
That's me.
But I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
I'm chilling in the crib right now. That's me. I'm chilling in the crib. Ain't nothing much. I ain't working today. So yeah, I want to send you a video so you know it's official. Who? What this nigga asked me again? How does MJ legacy affect you? Oh, I want what MJ does. Wait, doesn't have 4, 5, 6. Oh, hey, let's go with that.
You know, MJ's the gold standard. I mean, I've seen some great teams. You got D-Rose, Joakim. They were no joke, you know what I mean? But everyone still, you know, talks about that MJ dynasty still to this day. I mean, you just asked me about it right now.
Right, yeah, that's what happens when you're the GOAT.
Yeah,
Or
for sure.
is he yours? Where do you stand in that
Oh,
debate?
yeah, he's the GOAT, no question.
Well, you kind of have to say that if you grew up in Chicago, right?
You'll be surprised, man. There's a lot of LeBron fans out there around my age, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, but MJ is the standard that I measure my game against. That's who I want to emulate and one day pass.
That's a lot to put on yourself.
I mean, it is, but, you know, you got to dream big. Otherwise, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Of course, one day, I don't just want to be the GOAT. I want to build a dynasty that'll one day pass his, you know?
You know, he's got 2 3-peats, right?
Yeah, no doubt, but I'll tell you what he doesn't have. He doesn't have 4, 5, 6 straight. And, you know, people think that I'm crazy. And I feel like the impossible is only impossible until somebody does it. And why can't that somebody be me?
Guaranteeing 6 straight championships is maybe not the best way to ingratiate
I
yourself to your
would
team.
not say that I guaranteed it.
You know how they'll make it look.
Maybe.
I'm not going to stand here and lecture you. You are a grown man, and you're accountable to yourself. But I've been in this business long enough to know that what you say can affect everyone around you. You should consider that very carefully when speaking into a microphone.
I hear you, Donna.
Good. Now they're ready to take some photographs of you. I'm sure they'll put you on the cover now that you've given them controversial comments like that.
Any advice?
Think about what you want your personal brand to be, okay? And pose in a way that reflects that.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
all right?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got
bet.
all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right. I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, Emphy.
Yep.
How you feeling, MP?
MP.
Hey, what you working on? Come on, back to work. Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that? What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever. Another day, another drill. That's how we get it done. This is where things count, right here. Come on, back to work.
What's up, MP?
Got you.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
I get that, but you're talking about...
A star. I know. Which means you need to be exceptional if you want his minutes. This is a big boy business, MP, and you need to understand the realities of that. Unless you can prove you can give us a better chance of winning games than he can, you're gonna be backing him up.
So, if I prove that I'm a better player, you're gonna put me in the starting lineup?
Yes. We are here to win games, not massage egos.
I can get with that then. I'm not mad at that.
All right, and just so you can see how serious I am, I've got some specific milestones I want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Man, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me.
I ever ran public office, I probably would never. Watch these prison docs. Undocumented shoppers. reminds me of? Bombs of Pete. Light bombs of coal.
We want their time at the arena to be enjoyable and meaningful. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please consider Lakers along with your issue in city location.
Fine, you need to leave the phone because we're. By the way, this part. Because we're.
The National Basketball Association family of Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to communicate or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should
Yeah, exactly.
had to stop and pocket profit every morning. Pussy me. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the center of me. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. Well, the start
Angeles
of NBA's
Democrats have
NBA
one
journey begins now. These the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now, here's Doncic. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
McDaniels passes to Conley, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Reeves outside. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Here's Doncic. Randall grabs the board.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Edwards can't hit. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Doncic right side. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Great D that time from Edwards. James against McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And Edwards with the stop.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. James with it.
2 minutes remaining.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one-on-one.
Count that bucket.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Up top, Gobert, covered by Hayes. And Gobert gets to Conley. Fires it up. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And
my boy, we got this moolah. I'm finna go in, nigga. I'm subbing in right now. You wanna watch me play O-Town? Yo, why the court look so far up, nigga?
Lakers trail by 5.
What?
Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then it's Connect. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. The 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta.
First 3 in the NBA, nigga. Don't pull me.
He is more than capable from 3.
DiVincenzo against MP. And the wide open shot from Reed. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
The high post attempt offline there from MP. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Maybe he should have passed the ball, damn.
Dropping for him. The defense should have done more on that last play.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself,
man,
I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And James subbed in for Connect. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's MP. Right through contact.
Layup,
that is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Gobert, the screen. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Come on, James. Pass him the ball, nigga. I'm the new rookie.
Coming from inside the paint now.
MP against Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. It's good from long range. Conley's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
LeBron outside. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to James. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's
Go ahead.
Conley feeling it out. Pass to Alexander Walker. to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And the rebound battle split
That shit is
evenly.
hell.
Drains the three-pointer.
Hella hell.
Outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets
Close
are
up.
from three-point range.
And Richard, you've
Yeah,
watched
I'm
the
dunking on
Games
these dudes,
over the
man.
years.
You sure you want to watch
His
your boy?
approach never wavers. It never changes.
I'm in the
He
game.
is all business all
What
the
game you
time,
playing?
on the court, off the court. The
PUBG.
consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
You played it before.
PUBG?
Huh?
You said PUBG?
Huh?
Nigga, you said PUBG?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
He's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for
I got it, Timmy, call.
and for Minnesota.
Get it back
Daniels
from
checked
my
in
burn.
for Reed.
I'm beating
And
them
it's
already, bro.
Daniels in for Edwards. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Randall to the wing right side. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Back to Doncic. And here's James outside. James cooking from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Conley. He takes it in, and the layup falls. Conley's got 5 points now.
I gotta move my camera.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on.
56 seconds left to play here in the half. MP against Gobert. Here's MP, and it falls over the rim and in. MP's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And what kind of defense was that? You
What's wrong with these guys, man?
open threes like that? What are you doing?
Now, here's MP. He's got 13. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Now, Alexander Walker. Randall down low.
Come on, LeBron.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And he can't get the first one.
Julius
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this.
I've been looking through the money like
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every
I got 13 points, nigga.
Well,
Niggas ain't got
as
nothing
we
on
check
me.
out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside. Good things will happen. That's right, Ernie. I said damage.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well.
Think they're gonna give me one highlight? That's some bull
And that's
snap.
a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Hart.
Fuck is this shit, man?
You play on the phone?
Dang.
Basketball upon us. We may be in for an.
You play on the phone?
With some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson.
PlayStation.
Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura.
Oh, the PlayStation PUBG shit.
He's subbed in for LeBron. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
On the court for Minnesota. Naj Reed out there with Randall. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the three, the small forward.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Here's Randall. A rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And here is DiVincenzo. No good, unable to end this run. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Lakers lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
The fuck was that?
It's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, I like the fact we get to see this.
Hey, yo. My boy said, what the hell is that? It's watermelon, bro.
God damn, man.
Not just playing selflessly.
What you thought that
The whole
was?
thing in one bite?
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth
This
quarter.
nigga stupid, bro. I ain't gonna look at.
Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Connect out there with MP. And it's Hachimura in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
MP against DiVincenzo. MP kicks to Vanderbilt. Pass to MP. Down low. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Miller outside. MP against DiVincenzo.
Oh, shit.
No good.
That was good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP.
Oh,
No
what?
good. Timberwolves trail by 3.
That was good.
Here's Alexander Walker. Lakers with the rebound. James has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Get knocked out.
The strength of LeBron.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Reed with a screen on MP. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by MP. Los Angeles leading by 5. On the wing, James. Pass to MP. Back to Vanderbilt. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Miller.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Reed. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And stolen by
Bro, why would you do that, nigga?
on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Connect. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Hey.
Thank you, David. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them.
And this is one of the things
Come
they
on
need
now.
to
keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now, here's MP. From downtown, way outside MP.
Let's go, boy. I'm knocking them threes in. Trying to beat me here today.
Conley up top, covered by MP. And the basket is good.
Fuck it. He passed me.
He's got 19 points.
Nigga too small, bro. I can't even guard his ass.
Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Why you throwing the ball? Wow! I ain't passing his ass, man.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by LeBron. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Conley.
Niggas are wilding right now, man.
Shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Come on, LeBron. Ask for the fucking ball, man.
Back to MP. And he wills him one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
The muscle from Edwards.
Oh, we're gonna get that rebound.
Gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Hachimura finds MP. Back to Hachimura. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Gobert pulls it in.
This motherfucker, bro! I should not shoot that shit.
Timberwolves working the ball around him. Conley's shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep.
No! He made it. Nice. Fucking love.
Just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Right side, Edwards. It's rebounded by Hayes. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Wait.
Now they decide
Oh
to foul
shit.
attention.
I don't think I have ever thrown a free throw.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that.
Yeah, I have never thrown a free throw.
Trying to shoulder the weight here.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Edwards against Doncic. Gobert with a screen for Conley. The three-pointer, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Damn.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Count it.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they
Killed that
really
nigga.
won. He's got one more, though.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Minnesota calls timeout. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Can't believe I missed both of my free throws.
In this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Outside for Randall. Doesn't go for him. And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Got a gun. M16 or no fucking ammo.
Kings the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Come on, man. Make this damn free throw.
At the line for Los Angeles,
So the first one drops in that
Woo!
4-point cushion. And he is
Fucking
unable
shit.
to get the second one. And so
MVP this Brad Money 55.
they didn't make it easy on themselves.
You say you playing PUBG?
But in the end,
Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that game. We should buy we should get what's it called? Oh, you talking about the battleground stuff? Yeah, you talking about the PUBG battleground? Out town. Damn, nigga. How many times I gotta fucking ask you, bro? You didn't say yeah the full time, only yeah one time, bro. Your mic is fucked up, nigga. Not my mic. Ain't my shit. Yeah, PUBG battleground, PUBG test server. Why they got 2 PUBG on this month? I'm going battleground. Yeah, I bought that game a while ago. That was way back. Way back. Back to better me. Remember I was being a celebrity? Wait, was I the MVP, nigga? What the fuck?
Stand on business.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact.
It feel like a job interview, right?
Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high.
She ain't got no ass. I ain't talking to her. She over here tweaking on some shit. Emotions run high. Well, fuck all that shit. Hey, what the hell am I doing? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game.
Oh,
I
shit.
remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
20 point? Bitch, I had 20 something.
You got your feet wet, not a real work start.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team.
Fuck the team, nigga. I ain't the team.
Might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Alright, nigga. So what do I do? When do I get my own jersey, nigga?
Wins pay the bills, baby. They don't even know what's coming for them. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Ain't no nigga gonna be worried about that.
Everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And here's what Phoenix is
You dying to give me that with you?
On Saturday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson
Nope.
and the Dallas Mavericks.
Did you win anything yet?
On Monday, they'll be matching up with LeBron
I think it's still in the same match.
and the Los Angeles Lakers.
So how many dudes you killed so far?
That's one to mark
Two.
on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year.
Is that easy?
Start to see lineups get sorted.
Not really.
Now the opening lineup for Phoenix.
So if you can do it, what you think about me?
Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's
Oh,
Dylan
maybe.
in at the 3.
Damn, my boy ain't believing my ability yet. Oh!
The button's a little confusing. Like, you can't, like, I have a scope on my gun, but you can't fuck with it. Can't
he'd
zoom
rather
in on
have him
that
be
shit.
trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People
Like, you
had
know what
the
I'm saying?
same
That's kind of
complaint
dumb.
about LeBron
I feel
early in
you.
his career. And that worked out fine.
Connect's checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Reeves. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Beal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence.
Come on, LeBron, let me get the fucking rebound, nigga. I'm a rookie.
Give up that much. We're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office...
Pass me the fucking ball. I'm asking for the ball, nigga.
Allie, thank you. Jones finds Allen.
James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Durant, the pass to Jones. Back to Durant. Will it go? That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Pass to Hayes. From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another three.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Los Angeles leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Had the scope. But
Making them money.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's MP. And it's Lynn in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles let me know the status. He said it's a serious case of the flu, so they're doing everything they can to treat it while protecting the rest of the team from catching it. A return tonight is still a possibility. Some of it will depend on the flow of the game. Guys, we'll see if he makes it back on the floor.
Oh shit, I was about to get that.
Well, right now, all they can do is give him some Gatorade and hope he finds a way to get back on the floor.
Trying to get open, man. The man got too slow.
What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it
I was going behind
harder
you
for
and pass
teams
me.
to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Outside O'Neal. Beal from outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the wing, MP. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Allen. MP against Beal.
How do I
Over
do
MP.
this?
Beal, no good. Los Angeles leading by 22. We'll grant the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Super teams a thing of the past, you think?
I want to drop this. And you shooting.
KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal. But the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk to...
I'm on a bench coach. What the fuck?
Pass to Beal. Softly drops in the floater. Beal's got 5.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Vanderbilt, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Vanderbilt's got his first basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Boys.
Beal against Doncic. Beal outside, just 5 to shoot. Driving inside, and he's going to the line for 2.
Come on, LeBron.
The official saw contact while he was going up.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble.
Why you shoving me back down, nigga?
Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
That fool is dead.
Hello, everybody.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
Taking a closer look.
Yeah.
Thanks, as
4
always, for
kills.
watching.
Oh, yeah.
If Coach wasn't subbing the fuck out of me, man, I would have had more fun than that.
And with a...
And I'm still on the bench.
Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And so in the game for Phoenix. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in at the 1. And here's MP from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside, pulls it. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got 9.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
MP, the pass to Finney-Smith. And the layup falls.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Outside Booker. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Sinks the tray.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That'll be a second foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Here's Beal. Off the inbound. No good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Vanderbilt finds MP.
Damn.
No good from outside.
It's way too far
the
back.
Suns have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Beal. Takes it inside. And then Beal with the dunk.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. MP's got 15. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Back.
After this match, I'll hop on PUBG so I can play my boy.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Connect, Gabe Vincent out there with MP. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Finney Smith in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's MP from outside, and he's 6 for 12 after that one.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Pass to Allen. Here's Plumlee. He's marked by Finney Smith.
My team went way over there.
Passes to Booker. Good D by Finney Smith.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Offensive rebound. Here's Vanderbilt. And a foul.
This nigga's so stupid. I asked for the ball at 5 times. He didn't pass me.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the
If I was the coach and the player, I'd put that nigga down. He'd be
What a performance from beyond the arc.
This nigga said if I was the
They
coach.
stuck to their guns and it's paid off all game.
I love
And
the
he
fact
missed
they've
the
done
second free
tremendous
throw.
work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities.
Damn, that nigga
as
5
they
from
kept
missing.
that ball alive.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency.
This boy dirty him out the 3-point, bro.
Of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more
Oh, shit. No. He missed it twice in a row. Let's fuck him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
To the wing on the left. Finney Smith, a screen. Here's Vincent. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Connect. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. MP shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3.
I shot to go in the corner, but we ain't give him no time to go in the corner and get that 3.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
To the left side wing. On the wing, MP. Booker defending. A nice shot by MP.
MP's been the
Oh,
catalyst
fuck.
tonight. Solid
Here's
leadership from this
motherfucker,
young
man.
Done. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Booker.
Alright, I'm done with
Smith
this
pulls
game.
it in.
Delete.
This has not been his best quarter.
Huh?
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's
Yeah.
over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too
Why?
hard, moving too
The aiming
fast.
shit is
Just needs to
stupid.
calm himself down and wait for
How
good
you
shots.
in? MP outside.
This.
And the basket is good. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across.
Let's see what else.
They were having fun out there,
I
Greg.
do want to play Call of Duty, but I shouldn't want to take. Man, it'll take the whole day to download.
I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's
I
nice
can
to
play Frog
establish a
Punk.
psychological advantage with a win in the first
Okay.
game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Austin Reeves.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
And here's Vincent. Pass to MP. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Nice shot from the wing.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Booker against MP. Left side Booker.
This nigga toy on me?
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch.
My boy said he done with that PUBG.
Keep it up, MP.
Who's the next game you gonna download? Oh, what's the next game you gonna play?
Great win tonight, MP.
Good.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
MyCAREER today. All right. What about you? You? I think you can. Sure, we can have a nice time.
Bro's hacking. And you still lost.
I thought you said you were done with the game.
What game?
The game you're playing right now, you see bro is hacking.
I'm not playing PUBG.
What you playing?
Punk Frog. Frog Punk, whatever.
Punk what?
Punk Frog, remember? Free game, a shooting game where you use the cards.
Oh, that shitty.
Dude, my teammate he got aimbot. And he still lost. How you have aimbot still lose?
I need moolah.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Wait, that's a space game you playing?
Like, obviously.
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than... And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the... He's checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Austin Reeves. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. And so in the game for the 76ers, Yabusele out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. George looking over the floor. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to connect. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Maxey against MP. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Good on the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to McCain. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Here's MP. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's McCain. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Knocks down the 3 ball. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be...
The previous play is under review.
On this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So, good call, fella.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
That was a buzzer beater, man.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Edwards, Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Lowry, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every part of your body. Every confession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Philadelphia
What was
also
that?
making a switch. Butler's checked in. You know, Shams, you cover transactions all day long, all season long, and the Sixers have not been shy about making moves.
No other team has been more aggressive when you think about trying to figure out this puzzle around Joel Embiid and around Tyrese Maxey. They've always been movers and shakers. This is a franchise that bears watching moving forward, just seeing exactly what moves they make.
They always make headlines. You're exactly right. Now, Finney Smith, scoreless thus far. MP, that triple is down the hatch.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys.
The fuck kind of aim is this guy's doing? He's fast, my guy.
Butler against MP. Oubre outside. Embiid dishes to Oubre. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count it. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Embiid. He has 7. Here's Maxey. And slammed
fast,
by
bro.
Maxey.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Maxey against MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Drills it from outside. George has got 5.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? So it's the Los Angeles Lakers headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
A look here now at the 76ers. They've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount it.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the... Thank you for being with us. Now let's say...
And happy you could join.
That's stupid.
We'll go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt.
So they got
Edwards checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic.
Like far back.
Here's Reeves. He's got 20. We've got Austin Reeves. Good one out there with Connect. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's MP in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And stolen by MP. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 6 assists now in the game. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey looking it over. Plays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 25 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you gotta know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading basket. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Edwards. Lonnie Walker is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 1 spot. MP strong inside.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Pass to Embiid. Lakers with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Walker the pass to Grimes. Fires the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Grimes passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Vincent. With the teardrop. It's hauled in by Edwards.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's LeBron. LeBron playing like
Hey, LeBron.
We see it every night.
I was hoping to get the ball, but
great
LeBron said,
off the dribble.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. And St. George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 5. Another miss by Philadelphia.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Come on, LeBron, man. Come on, man.
LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
3-pointer by Embiid. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. This one for three. And MP with the basket on the assist by LeBron. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey against MP. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Los Angeles.
Bullshit.
And here's MP for three. And McCain pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 8.
I'll shut the fuck out of this dude. That kid.
And a little over 3.5 minutes.
Down with a headshot.
So far here in the fourth. Here's Embiid. Again, Embiid missing. And here's the Lakers. Outpacing them right now on a 15-2 run. Hit the floater. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
James ain't fucking up. I didn't put the nigga on the bench.
The 76ers running out of time. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Embiid owns the lane.
Never one to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
Vanderbilt the pass to Hachimura. A three from Embiid. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Sinks the three-pointer.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron is doubled. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Maxey. And the shot is long. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-7 run. MP with it. So Los Angeles takes the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
What game is my boy playing right now?
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Why not the fucking shit? Same shit.
I thought you switched up.
Damn! Ran to these niggas.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. You ready to give these fans what they paid for? Showtime, MP. True balls only.
Stupid, give me a fucking pistol.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in LA. And this is Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Emmanuel Quickley.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So the Raptors starting 5. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And with things just getting started in this new season, Britt, what are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Yeah, BA, I think about last year's teams and the magic that they had to push themselves into playoff positioning. Do they still have it? But one of the more exciting things in terms of the storyline is which teams are showing some early chemistry that could threaten some of those teams from last year. That is something that we always gravitate towards. The fresh blood, the new team, the one that's going to be the underdog throughout the course of the year, and how far can they push it?
Now, here is James. Here's the teardrop. Doncic's shot is good.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Outside Barnes. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Over quickly. And it's Doncic missing. Ingram against James. Here's quickly. Soft touch off the glass.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for two.
Outside Vanderbilt. With some changes, Connect comes in for Vanderbilt, and MP subbed in for Reeves. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barnes. Barrett's checked in for Brandon Ingram, and it's Walter in for Dick. Now Doncic, 5 points in the game. MP left side. The three is up. Rebound Toronto. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Now here's MP. He had 28 points in the win against Philadelphia.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Raptors trail by 3. Now here's Quickly. He had 16 in the win against the Clippers.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
Now here's MP. This one for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Their last encounter in Toronto.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
MP shot is good.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
And here is Barrett. He has 7. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Barrett's got 10 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
We've got Austin Reeves. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Connect. Then it's MP, and it's Lynn in at center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's Barrett on the wing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a whole homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another three.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. He's scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Barrett on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to MP from outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. Toronto trailing. Here's Shed to the middle. Here's Barrett. Misses the baby hook. MP scanning the floor. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. Again, MP missing. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Walter. Here's the 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
Oh, man, cashing in from the corner. Now, you gotta love seeing MP making use of the shortest 3 of the game.
Now Barnes. Boucher, a screen on Vanderbilt. To the paint. And finished off by Boucher.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes now for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. MP, the pass to Vanderbilt. Now James takes the 3. They get it back. Pass to connect. Dick with it. Picked up by James. And it's Dick off the drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Quickly, passes to Barrett. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
Hachimura's checked. MP making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello there.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. And trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image up.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with
Second half of basketball is a... for Los Angeles. Finney Smith checked in for Hachimura. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And MP subbed in for James. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barnes. Barrett's checked in for Ingram. And it's Walter in for Dick. Boucher passes to Quickly. Back to Boucher. Reeves against Barrett. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
So for Toronto right now, Walter out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, MP. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Barrett with it. 15 points in the game. Boucher a screen on Reeves for 3. Barrett. And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Up big because of their 3. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Lakers lead by 15. LeBron James out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's MP, then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Connect in at small forward. That's the Laker 5. Here's MP. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Barrett can't hit. And for Los Angeles, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Offensive board. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Raptors trail by 17. Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. Here's Walter. Here's Shed. Wide open. He squares up and sinks it. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Here's Shed.
He's playing back.
Pass to Abaji. And he makes it on the layup. Agbaji's got his first points in this one.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
James passes to MP. 3-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Walter. Pass to Boucher. Over MP. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Ingram's checked in. MP up top.
And
that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Pass to Dick. Outside Barnes. The 3 ball. That shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Doncic. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Dick. Here's Ingram. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. Girl.
MP against quickly.
Out here with
MP
the
right side.
And
the shot goes down. MP's got 28.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just
Solid.
went to work on them in the paint.
Back to quickly.
Why is scoring?
Outside Dick fires the
Above
three.
ground level, warm air
James
stays
with the
high.
rebound. James
Check the
has got
entrance.
5 rebounds
Go
in the
low.
game.
And on top, let's moisture out.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Ingram against MP.
Pause. Even under the
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Let's go, boy.
It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
A line change here for Toronto.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Shot is good by Goodwin.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And he gets that one. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Lynn inside. Boucher on him. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Barrett. Down low. Here's Shed. Lets the 3 fly. Albachi can't hit. Now Vincent. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
Awesome video.
Brownie tips. I'm off the wall like this, right? Like this, right? 3. Like this, double front flip.
Okay, then.
Plan.
That's how we stand on business. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
I can feel some body touch.
Like this.
Climb up the wall like this, right? Three. Like this, double front flip, stick plan. Yes. You're going to jail.
Get the fuck off my boat. can't hear. This is and everything. Asked me that by checking my story in the 2 block. Ice, what is minus ice, what is minus fucking con here. Showing are you folks powerful man in the entire out of this entire village. Hot lobby's not gonna lie. Not gonna believe me. In KD. Conqueror. I know you guys have to be wondering. Yang, how do you keep your army from turning against you? Right now, these guys love me. It's kind of stuff you can get away with when, like, every single person you legit 24/7. Like, genuinely, it's kind of insane, bro. Like, sometimes I find myself in situations. Not gonna lie. Point where I'm pretty much the entire economy, straight up. Like, it's all mine. Pretty much it. And it's nothing. Interesting.
Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with it.
Looking good, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
I'm just gonna stand in. I was I'll just stand on. I'll just stand. I'll just wait. I'll stand there.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, 2.5 games back.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a
Changes for the Lakers. Cadet comes in for Vanderbilt. And MP subbed in for Austin Reeves. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for Wells. 1:33 left to play in the first. So, Stan, most teams right now still trying to capture that rhythm, that right rhythm. To coaches, I'm sure it's obvious who has done that and who is still struggling to get that rhythm.
Absolutely, Kevin. On a team-wide basis and on an individual player basis, you can figure out who really understands what's supposed to be happening on the floor, you can see when a team is flowing and everything is working together. But then the hard part is to be consistent with that night after night. These are shots Bane will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
Doncic outside.
Here's from Trump's.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3.
I'm Mexican. Awful check.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone.
Some of those workers.
The whole rotation got involved in the
side. They're slowly
on the floor to begin things for Memphis
it's really
in the second
difficult to
quarter.
try and estimate
They've got
exactly how many people are
Jaron
here.
Jackson is out there with Chauncey Aldama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kennard in at the 2.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
Back to MP. MP drills the 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or
Yeah, other time you don't play Diablo.
it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor,
What the hell's it doing, Diablo?
Real no character in play, bro.
Huh?
Let's girl no character in play.
Retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season.
Come on, bro. We just killing town. That's it.
To Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz.
You know, another game is boring right now.
Very unique perspective.
There's a game coming out that we gonna buy. It's not coming out right now.
Kevin, that pride certainly
Just play a different character and just play. That's it.
No question, DA. Thank you. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in, and the Grizzlies.
They might declare martial law, California.
What?
Martial law.
Declare martial law, California.
You don't know what that is, fool?
I know what it is.
What is it?
Martial law? It's like the police, man.
No.
It's not the popo. It's the martial.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around.
Yeah, but what does it do? Like, what do they do? What's it for?
Martial is like it's like the police. That's how they used to call the police before, back in the day.
Okay,
so he's
okay,
like Marshall would be like the I don't know the exact word for it. He's like a cop, man, in the community. Let me just say that.
But what's their job? Okay, but what is their job?
Their job is protecting the citizen, bro. What else, nigga? Catching criminals and shit. Protecting the citizen, catching criminals, you know, putting bad guys behind bars.
Martial law is there's a certain time if you go outside, you're arrested. Tell you to stay in your home, and yeah, martial law. If you get caught outside, you're going to jail.
Damn.
Second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
There gotta be certain certain law place for that. There gotta be something happening in other places.
Yeah, it's called martial law.
That's what I'm saying. There gotta be something happening. There gotta be like maybe a hurricane outside. You
The
know what I mean?
riot, the fucking ice riot shit.
Ice what?
The protest against the riot that's going on in LA.
Oh, the riot? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that would be a good time to enforce it. You're right.
Memphis also making some changes.
Everybody has to go. Like everybody in the whole California.
And here's MP for 3.
Well, mostly the big cities where they get damaged mostly.
They met was in Memphis.
Yeah, and they got beat last time.
They started doing raid over here in Long Beach where I'm at.
The shot by Wells, no good. Lakers leading by 7.
Great.
Pass to connect. Doncic against Bane, launches it.
Hey, back.
Triple. Doncic.
You know somewhere?
It's a pregame shoot-around.
with all the threes they're allowing.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Here comes MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Vanderbilt, a screen on Bain. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 16.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot in the NBA.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You look at Los Angeles, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
One of the best ways.
Thank you for being with us. Now,
we played through the first half. Plenty of bat. Los Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And MP subbed in for James. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. Luka Doncic out there with MP. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. And it's Reeves in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Morant against MP. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama with the ball. Connect picks him up. Aldama passes to Jackson. Clark against Reeves. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Morant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's MP for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 14.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
And it's Morant missing. Reeves in the corner. Back to MP.
Happy Tuesday.
Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that.
And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then there's Wells, and it's Clark in at the 5, patrolling the paint. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wells. Pippen against MP. Pippen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. The Grizzlies trail by 15. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Pippen, and he drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
James kicks to MP. The 3 ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. MP's got 23 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson 8.
Substitution on the court.
MP against Pippen. Here's MP. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
They get the rebound. Shot's good by Pippen. Finney Smith passes to MP. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Yo, my boy. O-Town. O-Town.
That's how we stand on business.
Yo, where this nigga at, man?
Good job, MP.
O-Town. O-Town. Is he sleeping? This nigga better not be sleeping. Oh.
I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight, or it's a long flight home.
announcements. Right, for stepping out on the team.
What's up, my boy? You back?
Unsigned.
MP, you're about to go off.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of, and with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA. We get...
Changes now for the Lakers. Connects checked in for Vanderbilt, and MP subbed in for Reeves. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Luka Doncic is out there with MP. Then there's Hayes, then it's Connect, and it's James in at the 4. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
ABA, well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Way downtown. Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Fox right side. Crafty move. The Lakers with a rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pulls up. The shot by James, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Fox, that's good.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. MP against Paul. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. That shot wide open.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Fox against Doncic. And it's Fox missing. Here's James. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good! and just nails the three. Way to... Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to MP. 4-3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Drains the triple. MP's got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Fox. Rebound by the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Reeves against Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. And a missed layup. Los Angeles leading by 9. Has to connect. Back to MP. The 3. Ooh, MP drills it from the corner.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Out to the right wing. MP looking around. MP gets it to go through contact.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Outside Johnson. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Lakers lead by 7. To the inside. James with the focus.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Chums, appreciate the report.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Here's MP. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. MP's got 16 points now.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Fox for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
That one falls.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Fox against MP. Again, the miss by Fox. And here's MP from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
You look at Los Angeles, not a lot of movement for them since the last rankings. But we all know they'll be a factor unless something really goes wrong for them.
There is a lot of talent on that roster, but also untapped potential, it seems. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I love how they've kept the ball moving, make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Arnie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. Group getting ready for the Lakers. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin's checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Paul. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Austin Reeves. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Connect. Then it's MP. And it's Goodwin in at the 3, small forward. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. To the middle. Mamukelashvili passes to Barnes. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting and more NBA act. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to.
Everybody got to rotate.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Chris Paul. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
No hesitation at all there. MP rolls up with confidence.
Here's Branham. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Paul. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Paul's ball handling skills are insane, off the charts. Amazing at snaking through and making the defense look bad.
MP shot is off. Spurs shooting just 42% so far in the game. There's the drive. James with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Bassey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Branham. Here's Fox. Off the inbound. James with the rebound. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there. Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Outside Barnes, back to Paul. Shoots from 14, and he knocks the jumper down. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to James. Vanderbilt with a screen. And here's MP from outside. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
The Spurs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Paul against MP. Paul passes to Bassey. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Lakers trail. James finds MP. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Paul. Some solid defense from James.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
MP shot is off.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 27.
Huge bucket by MP. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one went down.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Bassey. Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Champagnie in for Paul. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. MP, the pass to Hayes. And here's MP from outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by MP. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Sends it home from 3-point land. MP's got 30 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out. You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Fox gets it to go inside.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Castle, guarded by Doncic. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's James. Superb transition play from LeBron.
James never lets up. He is absolutely fearless down the stretch.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Driving in. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way. Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
For Los Angeles, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Doncic. There's a screen. Here's MP. Offensive rebound. And there's James from the arc. Oh, the trifecta!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Off with the layup. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Fox against MP. From 13, it falls!
Yeah, there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here. Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Fox against MP. And it's good.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
MP, first personal foul. First.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock. Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Jackson Hayes, 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are...
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Good win. Let's keep it going.